2002, the Gauteng Partnership Fund, a Schedule 3C public entity, was founded by the Gauteng Department of Human Settlements. Since then, we've been transforming social and affordable housing in South Africa's most populated province. While our initial mandate focused on leveraging funding for the development of social housing projects, over the years it has evolved to include affordable housing that goes far beyond just 4 walls and a roof. And our mandate now includes raising funding and efficient implementation of integrated, sustainable human settlement developments, also known as the megacities in Gauteng. Megacities are a key tool for integrated development that seeks to improve access to economic opportunities, while providing safe, integrated settlements. Places where those who move to Gauteng in search of financial independence can realize their dreams. The GPF offers innovative funding products designed to share project risks with the private sector. Over 20 years, the GPF has built excellent strategic relationships with property developers and funders, and has successfully co-funded projects with senior funders, placing a strong emphasis on broadening the involvement of historically disadvantaged groups and empowering small, micro, and medium enterprises. At the heart of our work lies the mobilization of resources, both financial and technical, to fund and execute crucial projects, driving forward initiatives that affect the lives of countless families, entrepreneurs, and students.
The GPF is a niche product. The GPF was set up to attract both investors and entrepreneurs. Programs that the GPF offers are social housing funding, rental housing funding, entrepreneur empowerment, property fund, the EEPF fund, commercial funding, student accommodation funding, and our final product is Kasi for Real.
At GPF, we firmly believe that a house is not only a structure, but it's a home where family build lives. We're tirelessly working towards implementing our megacity projects because we believe that is where the integrated human settlement model is realized, where communities is close to economic opportunities, it's close to social amenities, and you've got a good integrated livelihood.
The project we're currently on is a project called Afri Village Mega Housing Project, and it is based in Randfontein. Over 800, I think it is, have already been transferred of title deeds. So a lot of these beneficiaries are first-time homeowners. It's a major feat for people. They're feeling a sense of worth, and part of the community as a whole. So I think words can't really describe that.
I was living in the rural area and Ellensvlei. Before, where I used to, we didn't own it because it was under the owner of the plot. But now I like this place because we have our own rooms and there's space. There's a place where you can call home.
We were able, as the GPF, amongst our product offerings, to really bite the bullet and introduce the Entrepreneurial Empowerment Property Fund, because that fund is a high-risk fund. But at the same time, if properly managed, it would really catalyze and shift the game altogether. And the fact that there are so many HDI property developers without whom, if this product was not in place, they would not be playing in the space.
The GPF introduced the Entrepreneur Empowerment Property Fund as a means of transforming the sector. The EEPF is designed to assist 100% HDI-owned companies enter the property sector. The loans that we provide to the companies are at discretionary interest rates, longer terms, and we also provide an interest-free loan to assist the entities.
Being a black woman, having to do something like this is quite extraordinary. This was my first project, so I was literally thrown into the deep end. Gauteng Partnership Fund, the support that they give you is amazing. You can call, email anybody there to get assistance. I would recommend GPF to really anybody who's starting out to get into property. We are in Windsor. We're at my block of flats in Randburg, co-funded by the GPF.
I've been staying here for 3 years. I'm on my 3rd lease. What stands out about this place is it's close to everything. It's in the north, close to the mall, Chester Mall, close to the freeway N1, close to BS Nodi.
most people are flocking into our province because it is an economic powerhouse. So there'll always be a huge demand for housing opportunities. And also just looking at our unique feature as the Gauteng city region, we are the only province that has 3 metros in one province. And again, with academic institutions in and around us. So we have to adequately respond to the demand for student accommodation.
This is a tutor residency. The developer is Grey Line Holding. It's going to service TET students. It will accommodate close to 383 beds. We've got 46 apartments that consist of 4 bedrooms that accommodate 2 beds in each room. So there'll be 8 students in one apartment, and they would share the kitchen, they would share the living area and the dining room. When it comes to payments, we never had problems. There was no stoppage or difficulties in the cash flow. In acknowledgement of my funders is the GPF. I don't know where to start. They've been instrumental in making me, Gwen Nkosi personally, as a developer and a successful developer, and I owe it to them.
One of the success stories is an entrepreneur by the name of Dandy Matamela. Dandy started his career with Ye City Housing when he just qualified. At the time, the GPF provided capacity grant to Ye City Housings. Then Dandy left Ye City Housing, started his own architectural company called Muma, and joined the GPF's Entrepreneur Empowerment Property Fund, EEPF, where we've successfully funded a number of his projects. Dandy has progressed to an extent now that he's acquiring portfolios and not single projects, and dealing with the likes of Rand Merchant Bank.
So our first building that was funded by GPF, it's in Pretoria North. That was back in 2011. They make it easier for a new entrant like myself, say a good 10 years ago when we started. And we went into GPF and they embraced us, and since then we've never looked back. We really are where we are because of that contribution. Where we are now, we are at one of our buildings. It's a flagship project funded by the Gauteng Partnership Fund, 125 Village Hub as we call it. It's 210 units, affordable rental housing. 8 floors in the middle of Pretoria Central.
What stands out for me, it is the support from the staff, really. You feel at home. It is very affordable. My parents were amazed by the price of the accommodation and what it offers.
The second success story that I would like to share is the Bono Property Student Accommodation Project delivered in Naturina. The project is known as the Opal. So the Opal project in 2021 won the South African Property Investor Award.
Here we don't provide a bed for the student, we provide a lifestyle. We give you a very comfortable living space, very big living rooms, and only 4 students per unit. Apart from that, we give a recreation area with a snooker ball, got a multi-purpose field. We also have a gym infrastructure, a very beautiful gym infrastructure.
Here at Opal, some of the nice features that we have a police station that during the time of construction we saw it necessary to give something back to the community. We have a 465 kVA generator that run the whole facilities during load shedding. Behind me is the water tank, which we have 55,000 liters of water.
With a steadfast dedication to transparency, ethical governance, responsible financial practices, and audits, our organization has become a trusted partner to developers and funders over the past 2 decades, leveraging billions of rands from the public and private sector to help transform the lives of countless Gauteng residents.
Over the past 20 years, we've had a clean audit outcome that really begins to give credence and confidence that your house is in order, that you've got controls in place. And I really believe that good governance and service delivery must converge. The GPF always assumed the role of a junior lender, so we always rely on senior funders to come on board. And the reason why we want to have this type of a special purpose vehicle is to really accelerate service delivery, because sometimes when potential developers come to us and then and get a green light from us and still have to go and seek other senior funders. It really takes time. So as the GPF, we want to create that one-stop shop. When people walk into us, to the GPF, they need to be able to find that integrated bouquet of services. We do have 1.5 billion rand worth of pipeline projects in place, and we are calling upon potential funding partners to come on board to assist us in driving this.
We believe our milestones to date are testament to the remarkable results that arise when passion meets purpose. Our shared values, teamwork, respect, accountability, integrity, customer centricity, and innovation have made us the organization we are today. And in the next 20 years, we look forward to see where we'll go. Together, we shape a future where homes, businesses, and neighborhoods are more than just structures. They're gateways to opportunities, connections, and limitless potential.
For any organization to deliver on its, or to reach its vision and to deliver on its mission, there needs to be a set of values that binds all the employees to ensuring that the mission and the vision is realized.
There has to be a magnet, that holds everything together. When it all said and done, sometimes having a technical skill is not good enough. I always say a skill, anyone can learn a skill, but you have to be of upright character. And I think that for me is the most important thing. And then any other thing you can actually learn over the years.
Performance is key within GPF. Excellence in performance is even more paramount. As the CEO always puts it, do we want to play in the small league or do you want to play in the La Ligas of the Europe?
I believe if we work as a team and build sound governance structures, we will achieve the vision of GPF, which is to develop sustainable and integrated human settlements for the people of Gauteng.
It's only appropriate for me to really extend my warmest gratitude to the shareholder, the executive authority, and our founder, the MEC, Lebogang Maile, as well as the head of the department, Ms. Phindile Mbanjwa, and the entire Gauteng Department of Human Settlement for really being supportive to the GPF. And all the funding partners who came on board to partner with the GPF came in as senior lenders. So we just want to really reach out to as many as possible to come on board and be our partners. But I just want to honor and acknowledge those that have worked with us to get us this far, because we would not have delivered more than 20,000 houses without these partners. We only have invested 1.5 billion over the years, but without that additional 60% of funding that came from our strategic senior partners, we will not be where we are. And I just want them to continue walking this path with us. My special gratitude goes to the Board of Trustees of the GPF for their sterling leadership, without whom we will not be here. And thanks to the team, the hard-working team of the GPF, without whom we will not be achieving these APPs, because all these key performance indicators, they need champions, they need drivers, they need people who roll up their sleeves to get things done. And even our developers, especially those that have been diligent in paying us, because it's very important, when you've borrowed money, you need to pay back the money so that we can be able to invest and assist other people. So we want to honor them. I can't wait for us to be a fully fledged enterprise, because right now we are a trust. And we are a Schedule 3C entity. So there will always be certain limitation in terms of accelerating and aggressively pursuing the capital raising effort, because there are certain limitation in terms of not being able to borrow against your balance sheets and the likes. So until that process is done, I believe that we've come this far. We can still go further. We can still soar higher like eagles.